Hello, we're back with more blueprints because it's kind of fire. Great. Really chaotic morning, not gonna lie. So far, well, not morning anymore, but I've had a very chaotic morning. Point being, also yeah, Jack, I will definitely be, I'll definitely still be streaming in like an hour, so that's fine. Okay. Right, yeah, anyway, I just kind of felt like playing more. I might do something else later if I get bored or something, but I'm just gonna do 1 or 2 runs, same as last night, and fuck around. Yeah, pretty much. Alright, is the game gonna capture? There we go. Pretty much, I woke up at, I got up at 10. I went to bed pretty early, like I said I would. I went up to town, with my little brother to buy my mum some things for Mother's Day. Went around like a million billion shops and there were no box chocolates. So instead I ended up just buying her a candle, some biscuits, and what else? Candle, biscuits, and a card. So yeah. Nothing crazy. But when I was up there, funnily enough, so I planned it out with my little brother, basically. I was like, yo, do you want to go up to the shop while Mum is busy? Because she was washing her car with my baby nephew. And pretty much, I was like, okay, let's sneak out the house. And then when we got up there to town, my mum was like, hi, so the hose doesn't fit properly, so we've got to go to a store. And it was the store we were at, actively buying her things. And she was like, yeah, by the way, where are you two? Because obviously she'd noticed. She'd come back in the house to tell us that she was going to go up to town. And we weren't there. So she figured it out pretty easily. But it's fine. We got other stuff, and then she came up to the store we were at, we met up, and then we went to McDonald's because my baby nephew was hungry, and then I also got some McDonald's because I was there. The chicken tikka wraps, by the way, are pretty goated. I will say that much. I had one of those that I think they're limited edition because McDonald's likes doing that for some reason. I guess because it sells. But yeah, they're pretty goated. And then we came back. My mum got the car properly washed, and here I am, I guess. It literally took like all morning and afternoon. Anyway, I'm here now. I was meant to be streaming much earlier at like 2 o'clock, maybe 1:30 or something like that, but it's fine. Every blueprint stream seems to be later than it's meant to be, so it is what it is. I'm gonna pick Shrine because I've never had it. It's a new room. Cool. I make an offering, I guess. Making an offering may result in the bestowal of a beneficial blessing that will last for several days. I'm gonna throw both of my coins in there and just see what happens. Blessing of the Dancer. While drafting, you may pay gems to spin floor plans. Okay, that's pretty cool. Instead of having to find dice. Quite useful, although I usually don't have many gems, to be fair. Not an excess of them at the very least. I don't know if I should turn the in-game music off. Can I even do that? And just listen to... No. Because there's sometimes music in the game, but not always. I'm gonna go west first. Two immediate dead ends is not great. I'll just do pantry. That gets me more steps and money. Also, let me do something real quick. That's okay. Oh yeah, I've got YouTube's like auto vertical stream thing going. I don't know how good it is, or like it's just okay, it's kind of weird. I don't get the point, because like if I'm not streaming anything individually to be used, and it doesn't have like the Twitch thing. Like Twitch has this thing where you can make clips really easily from VODs, or from you can like export vertical clips from kind of the stream, or from people clipping the stream and stuff, and that's pretty sick because you can really easily just have like the face cam as its own thing, and then you sort of edit it how you want. Just on Twitch, it's honestly a great feature. But on YouTube, this is similar, but you don't have that flexibility of having the webcam as its own separate thing. So it's literally just in the middle of the screen, and it doesn't seem to be any way to edit it or change anything about it, so I don't see the point. It just seems kind of useless, unless the game is made to be vertical or something. But it's like, what fucking game are you gonna play that's vertical? Or is like vertical friendly for that kind of thing? I'm gonna do, honestly, bedroom. I don't want this to dead end, that would be pretty terrible. I'll just do bedroom. I want to go more westward. Also, fucking incredibly dead bedroom. Not a single item. Are we deaders, bro? Okay. I'll just do Nook so I can at least get to the bottom room. I don't want any of the other things. Also, I don't have any gems. And I don't want it to dead end. Does get me a key and anything else? Nope. This can dead end in storeroom. That's actually perfect. That sets me up with a bunch of just stuff. There's also a dig spot here. That's cool. Wait. Oh my god. I never saw this. Little blue jay perhaps? Dude. I don't think I've missed anything else. I'm gonna just head out. I think I'll go east. And then north. Rotate floor plans, not shuffle them. Right. That's very interesting. Still, security here is actually pretty okay. Maybe spare room though, just to get it out the way, because it's such a garbage room. Hello, Emmy. I'm not a pink princess. I mean, actually saying that, I'm wearing the peak jumper that I was wearing in yesterday. Yeah, it's kind of pink. It's pink and purple and red and stuff. I fucking love it, dude. It's such a sick. It's really nice. It's also incredibly warm, which is not great because the entire morning today it was like freezing and horrible. Like when I was walking up to town, as I was talking about it earlier, I was like freezing, bro. What the hell, he got Joe? Yeah, oh yeah, Oscar drew it. Oscar, yeah, not me. Firstly, I can't draw. Dude, my brother's like really fucking good at art. He's like insane. I'll give him that much. He's really good at art. Yeah, no, it's sick. Oh, also, I guess I'll take this moment to say I've some things in my room have like changed around a little bit. My bed is now like long way. I can't like go anywhere. My bed is like long way now. Which is actually so much better. Not gonna lie. It looks more awkward on camera maybe, but it's just better. I've got space down here because there's a corner over there obviously. I've never shown it on the stream or anything like that, but there is a corner there. That's where my wardrobe is. And so I actually have space to go down there now. And there's still tons of space behind me and like next to my desk. Like I can go over here even though my bed is here, pretty much. It's not like super spacious, but I can get in. It's a lot better than, yeah. It's okay, I see it every day. Oh, you see my room every day? Right, sure. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, put shelves up as well. That way. I got Rani. I got Kuromi. And then there's a bunch of shit on top as well. I don't know if you can see I'll zoom the camera out and see if you can see it. I've got a Misa Misa on the top shelf. Fuck, it's barely out of frame. Wait, I'm gonna lift the desk up maybe? No, I'll just go grab it. I have you. True. Because you are Misa Misa. No, give me a sec. Wait. Yeah. It's pretty peak. That's just on the top shelf. I could put it on the bottom shelf maybe? When did I get that? I got that ages ago. I got it for my birthday. Yeah, I got it for my birthday. I also got I think that's when I got the Kuromi plush as well. I think I got them at the same time. Jealous? Yeah. That works. It doesn't look as good on that shelf because it doesn't fit as well, but yeah, that works. Was I like this? Yeah, about that. Okay, anyway, that was crazy amounts of yap. Back to the game. There's still more shit to do in my room as well. I've still got like sound to put up. That whiteboard is going on the back of the door, ideally. But yeah. What was I gonna do here? Spare room. Not gonna lie, to get rid of it because it's poo. Never anything in spare room. Yeah, I'll do library. Paul is good too. Paul is really good. Always get gems. How does this game work? So it's a roguelite type thing. You start each day, and as you're going through this big house, which is this I believe 9x5 grid of 45 rooms, your goal is basically to get to the antechamber and then get to the 46th room after it, I assume. But basically you go through every door, and then when you interact with the door, you have to pick one of the 3 rooms to try and... Yeah, it's a puzzle game, basically. It's a roguelike puzzle type thing. But you draft the rooms that you want, and they have specific doors, and each room does specific things, and there's a bunch of shit throughout it. There's like loads of lore and stuff. It's probably easier to watch than explain, I would say. Yeah, so like here, I'm coming to the corner of the house in this grid. For some reason, the house is laid out like this. But, you know. You know, like here I can pick any of these rooms. Honestly, observatory's not too bad. Yeah. Library's just cool, I think. It's very rare that I get a library, but I get observatory really often, so... So yeah. Have I ever had a library, now that I think about it? I don't think I have. Additional reading. The house directory is a great resource for information. If you wish to read more about a specific room in your house, press R to pull up the directory. I actually didn't know that. So what are the puzzles? Well, the game itself is a puzzle. Like, you're trying to get from the bottom to the top. You can think of it like a really slow game of Tetris, I guess. I don't know. Hello, wee brownies, what's up? Oh. Mount Holly Library book request form in library use only. Books and periodicals requested with this form will be pulled and available the next time you draft a library. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington, Swimbird, The Fixed Stars, History of Orindia, the pump system user manual. I don't really need that. The pump system manual is in the pump room. Drafting strategy, architectural digest. Let's do top to bottom, honestly. I don't really know. Simon P. Jones. I actually didn't know that was the main character's full name. I'm gonna write that down. Although, it doesn't really matter, does it? I don't really care. Okay, that's goofy. Mount Holly records. Total time. Oh, okay. This is just stats. It's kind of cool. Cinnamon peas what? Cinnamon peas bones? That's his name? Oh, right, yeah. Of course. Mount Holly scrapbook. My first claim ticket. First item check, detector shovel. Okay, this is all pretty cool. Contraptions I've made. Doohickeys I've developed. Kitchen receipt, club sandwich. What? Largest purchase, okay. This is pretty cool. Most avoided floor plans, weight room. That makes sense. I don't want to lose half my steps. Oh yeah. A thing that I probably should have mentioned is you have a limited amount of steps. Like every time you go between a room, you lose a step. You're meant to have 50, but I got some shit that makes me have more at the start of the run. That also is why it's a puzzle game, essentially. I would say it's a puzzle game. Anyway, I don't know. Launder currency? Mailroom? A package will be delivered here the day after drafting this room. Interesting. Honestly, boiler room is really annoying just to get through in general. And I've never had laundry rooms, so... I'm gonna do boiler room because I want to go straight north, but it's such an annoying room. You've got to fucking work the pipes and everything just to get to the other side. Like, okay, I mean, it is currently open, though. I just need to... Wait, does this work? Oh, never mind. Okay, it's kind of annoying. Chapel... I mean, I'll just do chapel. I don't really care about losing, like, 1 coin. I shouldn't have to come back through again. So by the way, every room has, like, some kind of effect. Well, not every room. Most rooms have some kind of effect, and, you know, you kind of gotta work around that. Kitchen's pretty good. I think I'd kind of rather have den. And this is like a really connected east wing. Maybe I'll just do corridor though, just to get further through. I don't want to use up too many of the three door rooms. I'm just gonna do corridor. And then I'll do Paula. I'll get some gems. Okay. So the way this puzzle here works, the blue box is true, so this is true because I'm in the parlor. This is true. This has to be false, which means it has the gemstone. Great. Ooh, dining room isn't bad. The orientation is bad, though. Not gonna lie. I can rotate floor plans. Yeah, that's better. Or a dining room, that is, not hallway. Let me whip out my diamond tester. Ice, okay. Yeah, I'll do dining room. It's pretty amazing on longer runs, especially. And the car keys. Which I still don't actually know what that does. I have tons of keys. Well, 2 keys. Oh, that's really annoying. I'll do observatory, I guess. I might use it... No, I can't. Honestly, observatory's the best bet there. I don't know what today's star thing is. Farmer's apple. Apples are extra delicious today. Great. I'm sure that it's gonna help me a lot if I ever find a ton of apples just lying around. Okay, I don't want to use another key yet. I'm gonna go back to dining room. I don't know if this door's locked. No, okay. I have steps to spare. I'll just do gym. I don't want it to dead end. Oh, that's a oh, dude. Okay. No, that sucks. And then I've got to use a key anyway, so... Brilliant. Okay, no, that's fucking awful. Guest bedroom, I guess. Give me a gem. Okay. I'm gonna have to run all the way back to chapel. And then head west, I guess. Just a long journey with a lot of steps lost. But I have enough, so it's fine. Courtyard is not terrible. There'll be a lot of dig spots. I don't have my shovel anymore. I forgot to recheck the shovel. Although it doesn't really matter. I don't know. I might rotate and do den, because if I rotate it, I'll be able to go up. And I feel like that's gonna be useful. More useful than going down is, anyway. I get a gem back anyway. Yeah, I'll do that. I don't have anything to open this, sadly. There is usually a trunk in here. Like, they seem to spawn pretty common in Den. Okay. Fuck. I have like no money, is the problem. I'll just do bunk room. It sucks, but I'll just do it. There's usually food in here and money. There is no food though, actually. Very wacky. Today is a good day because Simon is at camp and he is not as much fun as my friends. I will not have to share my toys and I will not have to share my room and I will not have to share my snacks. Having a younger brother is not as much fun as they told me it would be, but today will be a good day because he is at camp. Holy shit. What is the story of this game? I don't know yet. Well, like the rough start that you're given is that you have this like rich dad who's giving you this house. But to get the deed to the house, you need to get to the secret 46th room, basically, for some fucking reason. So that's the main character Simon's goal. Simon P. Jones. Cinnamon Peas Bones? Is that what you call them? Yeah, Cinnamon Peas Bones. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't fully figured it out. Fuck-ass guy couldn't just give it to you? No, because that'd be silly. Herbie is mean and really stupid, and today is a good day because I threw away his airplane. I also had more fun at camp than he has had in his entire life. Jesus Christ. Today is a good day because I got my brother in trouble for reading my private journal without my permission and writing mean things in it too. He also threw my model airplane in the bushes outside, but I got it back, and if he does it again, he will not get to go to the park on Friday, and I will make sure he gets no presents for his birthday. I do not need any presents because I have my brother's book because he won't stop writing about me, and today is a good day because I know he cries when he can't find his book, even though he is older. He has a wait. Okay, so it's presumably, yeah, Herbie is... I should write this, at least. I'll write a page specifically on the main character. Like, I'll do some character profiles, for example, and write them down. Because I'm trying to figure out some kind of story going through this as well. Simon P. Jones. He's the main character. He has a brother called Herbie. In this, he is writing in red. Which is interesting because there's themes, basically throughout this whole game of Red Prince, like something about the Red Prince, and then also the game is obviously called Blue Prince, so there's a lot of themes of red and blue. This is not blue text, but presumably maybe Herbie is the Blue Prince, and our character is the Red Prince? Or maybe I'm looking into it too much that he's using red marker. My door just opened itself. Yeah, okay. I've ever had a sister? Fucking hell. Congrats on the diploma and welcome home. Okay, so I mean, at least he had a change of heart when he grew up a little bit. I missed this note every time I've come in here. I've been in this room like 3 times. Courtyard here? Honestly, it makes sense. Tons of dig spots, but there's no shovel. There's also no... Oh no. Just like that. Wait, so have you made it to the end before? No. I've gotten kind of close, I think. But yeah. This is only my 3rd time playing the game. This is like my 5th run, 6th run or something like that. So I'm not very... Oh no, this is day 7. So yeah. I haven't really done much. There's tons of rooms I haven't found and things like that, you know. Low-key hallway I kind of have to do here, which is fine. Also, what was the room that had a dig spot? I pointed it out. I think it was the storeroom, maybe? Some room had a dig spot, and I pointed it out, but I don't remember which room. It might have been the gym. I think it's probably like down here. Or something. Or maybe it was the chapel. I don't fucking remember. Could have also been the den. Okay. I can only do boudoir, which is fine. I'm about to get like locked out though from going any further if I don't get really fucking lucky on these next rooms. This might be a dead run. Not gonna lie. I do get a gem here. Yeah, dead run. GG. GG. Well... at least I can shit when I die. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I can do. Except, I can go back to boiler room and then get stuck in one of these 2 rooms. I guess I should at least go have a look. Right. Give me a good song. Actually, Reflection's good. Yeah, through chapel. You can open that box. I know. But I need a key for this door, I think. Unless I'm stupid and don't actually need a key for that door. I thought I did this whole time, but now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if I actually checked. I don't need a key. Brilliant. I'll throw it on fucking weight room. I don't think I've ever been in the weight room, so I don't really care about losing half my steps when the run is dead. Also, there's nothing in here. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. It's over. Yeah, okay, GG. I'll go open the box and see what's in there, I guess. If there's a, to be fair, if there's a key card, it's not dead. Maybe I've thrown this away for no reason. Because if there is a key card in there, the run is saved, basically. No, just keys. Tragic. I could look for that dig spot I couldn't find. I guess. Was it in like the corner somewhere? Yeah, I got no idea where it is. Cannot remember. Was it in here? Maybe? No. Dude, where was this dig spot? I swear. Was it through here? In here? Oh, yeah, it was in here. Turnip, wow. Okay, GG. That was a really short run. Mount Holly, mid-sized inn, 5 bedrooms. Cool. Oh, cursed me. You didn't curse me. It was already not going well at the start of that run, really. I just made some bad decisions going through it, but it's fine. It doesn't really matter. You had KFC and you're low-key still hungry? What did you have from KFC? I said to send some fucking photos or something, but you just never did. I know you got it from drive-thru. I know you said that. But you could have still, like, showed what it was. Boneless pancake. Oh, fair enough, fair enough. That's also what I get from KFC. The very, very rare time I go to KFC, that is. Dead ass. I'm gonna go root cellar and just try and get as many dig spots as possible, just because why not? And also, I've never drafted root cellar, so... Yeah, are you serious? I can't eat the raw potatoes? Come on now. There's a shit ton of dig spots in the room as well. That's actually kind of insane. If I get a shovel, would... Pretty goated. Holy shit, wait. Oh my god. That's the whole family tree, kinda? Yo, your hair was so nice earlier, then the rain took it away. That is tragic. Dude, I always like, I brush my hair like as nice as I can. My hair is fucked right now because I need it cut. It's way too long. But I always brush my hair as nice as I can. And then I go outside for like 5 minutes and it's fucked up. So like, what's the point? So, yeah, exactly. Sometimes I'll wear like a hairband thing. And then, you know, it kind of keeps its form at least a little bit better. but yeah. You blow dry and straighten your hair and put in spray so it stays better, but rain killed it. Yeah, I imagine if you put in spray and stuff, then the rain is gonna kill it. I don't have any hairspray, and also that sounds awful, not gonna lie. Like, having sticky hair sounds fucking miserable. But maybe just me. No, it's not sticky like that? Okay. I guess if you get, like, good hairspray, then yeah. But that's all I can imagine hairspray is like, just horrible and sticky. Okay, I'm gonna go, straight north first. You can't even tell? Oh, fair enough. An early key would be good. A den right in the middle's pretty good. It gives me extra access to either side. But if I want to go left, I can just do the other thing. I think a key now is kind of good. to go into the future. Okay. I'm just gonna do chapel and not go into it. You don't put loads of spray on it, brush or comb and then run through it. Okay, okay. I guess den or pant. I can't really do pantry here. It'd be awkward. I'll just do den. It gets me a gem at least. I should have come this way first. Low key. There's no trunk in here this time. It's okay. What's the corner room? I do bedroom here. I can do observatory here. It's not a bad place for it. You know, it's on the corner. I'm not wasting anything. I mean, I guess observatory never really has a bad place because it only has 2 doors. How many things do I have today? 8? Yeah. I get a key. Okay, that's cool. Very nice. And then I'll head up the west wing. Oh, fuck. Wait. Oh, courtyard would have been amazing. Because I'm very likely to get a shovel from courtyard. And I've got extra dig spots today. I'll just do storeroom. It's not the worst place for a dead end. Although, yeah, I'll do storeroom. There's dig spots in here, which is good. If I can get a shovel. Hopefully this is at least a hallway that I can get through. No, it's... Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, this has been awful. This run is already dead. I'll just do Paula and get the gems then. Well, one thing that's really annoying is as soon as you interact with the door, you have to draft a room. Like, you can't back out of it. This is true. No, this has to be false. Gems are in both. This is also false. Gems are not in the white box or the blue box. This has to be the true. Yeah. Cool. I like those, I like the parlor box puzzles. They're just kind of fun, I guess. Just corridor. It's fine. There's like never anything in the corridor though. I don't think any of the hallway rooms ever have anything in them. Ooh, an early laboratory is actually kind of cool. I could get a decent effect from it, from making whatever you do in it. It's also only the second time I've actually done the laboratory. And a key card. Wait, that's insane. Okay. No, that was a great idea. Even just for that. Okay. Log into network. Can I do the security stuff from here? Or not? Like, can I do the doors and shit? Or can I only do that from security? Staff services? No. No, I don't think I can do it here. Wait, I'll do the experiment setup though. Okay, when I draft a hallway from another hallway, that's not useful. The next 3 times I open a locked trunk, that's also not useful. Each time I eat an apple, I guess. Add 3 aquariums to today's draft pool, Jesus. Add a small chest to the entrance hall. That could be useful, I guess. There's no chance I'm gonna open 3 locked trunks this run, honestly. So I'll just do the apple thing. Set my dice to 2. Could be good. It could just be good having dice. Presumably if I don't have any dice, that gives me 2 dice. A small chest in the entrance hall isn't great when I don't have that many steps. We're still back. Yo, Jack, what's up? There was a run that died before, tragically. I'll do this. Learned anything? No, not at all. Okay, bro. Just give me closet. Just give me closet, I guess. Fuck you. Pantry, I was considering it, but I keep getting closet over and over again. And like dead end. I just keep getting so many dead end rooms. I haven't actually been in here. There's a dig spot. That's cool. I don't have a shovel. And another dig spot. Gotta be something good. Genuinely, passageway is probably the best idea there, even though it takes so many gems. Oh, you're just thinking pantry might have an apple. Yeah, true, true. I didn't really think about that, but yeah. Passageway might be good here because this is the only way I can go north. So having 3 entrances is, well, three doors to use is probably a good idea. It is expensive, with 2 gems, but I think just it makes it less likely that it's instantly gonna die. Like here I'll just do guest bedroom. I'm okay with this dead ending here. The other bedroom would dead end anyway. The commissary is gonna dead end, so I don't really have a choice. And I get a gem back. There's like always a gem in this room, even though it doesn't say there is. I'll do west first. Oh, courtyard. I'll do courtyard and no, I can't rotate it. I'll do courtyard because I want to get a shovel. Like, really badly. Yeah. There's usually a good chance for a shovel to be in here. There isn't. That's amazing. There is a trunk though. With a ton of money. Okay, okay. Yeah, there are so many dig spots. I have the root cellar as the outer room today. Just hallway is, yeah. That's good. Well, good enough. I'll check immediately westward, see what's there. Again, pantry. I'd rather this doesn't dead end. Just because I am filling this out like a fucking block also. I'll do bedroom. Money. I need a shop or a kitchen. 3 paths north is great. It is. Yeah. Dining room, honestly, that's pretty good. I would rather it be further up, but that's not bad. That's just money. Each time you collect 3 and an additional 1 in interest. Cool. This seems to be the run where I just get a shit ton of money anyway, so it is what it is. The house is super connected, so not a bad idea. Yeah. I'll continue this one north. I have keys, plenty. Okay, pantry here is fine. I get even more money, and I get food of some kind, like apples, maybe, hopefully. Yes, at least 1. There's 1 apple. So I should have 2 dice, yeah. Very nice. So I can re-roll whatever room comes out of this. Oh, security. If I had gems, that would be amazing. I'm gonna re-roll this. Wait, did you get shrine? I've had shrine, yeah. That was in the run that died before this one. Yeah, I would do security if I could, but what blessing? Dancer blessing? I can rotate the rooms. Okay. Spare room is okay. It's better than a dead end. Rumpus, no? Yeah, I can't. I have no gems. There's never anything in here except for a fucking dig spot. That also looks just scary as shit with the vines and stuff coming out of it. That's like creepy. Or the roots, I guess, not vines. Okay. Study is cool. I've never had study before. I think I do study and then I'm just gonna have to run back through. Like, billiard gets me back down a bit better, obviously. I could redraw here. But I've never had study, and this gives me so many redraws. Yeah. I think that just sounds really useful. Also a gem. Cool. 44 letters in the message. Base and ace. I'm gonna write some stuff down here. Fist and Ace pointing to the first room. Unused pairings. Glove, love, sling, sing, crowd, crow, groan, gown, snack, sat. What the fuck? I'll write it all down, but I have no idea what this means. Glove. Sling, sing. Is that sling or sting? Sting, I guess. Sting. Sing. Crowd. Crow. Groan and gown. Snack and sack. There's probably a hilarious joke. The things! The things! The blueprints! Okay, I don't know what the code for this safe would be. Base Ace. Seen that again. I don't know if it's possible with so little time left, but I need to remember to ask Anne if we can commission new artwork for all the rooms of the house. We need them produced in sets of 2, a pair for each room. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm thinking. I'm likely delusional to think this can be pulled off by Thursday. What? More Sinker branded shit, by the way. Here's a chessboard. This is the first chessboard I've seen in the game so far, I think. And the only thing on it is, that's either the king or the queen, I guess. I don't know which. An empty photo frame? Okay, another fucked globe. Should I have this code, Jack, by the way? Like, have I learned it and I've written it down already? Or do I not know this yet? You don't know what it is? Okay. I'm just gonna... I don't... Nothing springs to mind. I haven't seen that many 4-digit numbers other than, like, what was it? 1128 or something? The Orchid code was. Crazy that I can fucking remember that if that's the case. And then just the other one was 1225. But it's neither. Okay. I'll head straight this way. Oh, I can do Rumpus Room. Might as well. We fuck it, we ball. We fuck it, we ball. Yeah, sure. Nice one. You know what else is a nice one? Putting the TV in the most precarious, weird-ass position. Is he gonna give me the same... the same thing? Music off? True.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear.
Okay, fucking crashed car.
I see the darkened cloud of ruin, familiar to us both. Now decrepit, run down, and in disrepair. I see 8 red envelopes, resting upon 8 pedestals. And in these 8 envelopes, I see 8 letters penned by 8 different hands. 8 letters of which you will only ever find and read 7. Just like the art hanging on the walls of these rooms, there is a letter missing. What you have heard here has been foreseen
Interesting.
by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Cool. Don't know the significance of any of that, again, but sure. He said something about the photo. Oh, to be fair, he showed 2 specific photos. I wasn't paying attention to which ones they were. If I was meant to be doing that, but... It's fine. It's fine. Okay, that sucks. Let me redraw. Can I not... Oh no, I don't have any gems. Oh, okay, that's why. This might be dead. I just keep getting dead ends over and over again. I don't know what that does. I have passageway. Yeah, I know. I have one way that I can go with no gems. And... you know. I kind of have to do archives, which is fine. There is no items. I'll check east first. I'll do archived there. Okay. That's pretty sick, though. That's pretty sick. If the run doesn't die immediately, that's pretty good. Shovel, my beloved. Go do some digs now? Should I do digs right now so I can get some gems just in case? Probably a good idea. Okay, where have dig spots been? Honestly, I don't remember. They're like everywhere. Pebbles. Brilliant. So much money that I can't spend because there's no shops. Wow, this is going good. There was definitely one up in the spare room. I'm gonna have to go up there anyway. Just to see. Was there one over? There was one in the breaker room, maybe? I don't remember. I'll check study first. There's definitely one here, though. Okay. I can't see it, but I swear there was. No. That's fine. Yeah. Please, gems? Not okay. I asked for a rock, to be honest. I asked for a gem. I don't think there's a dig spot in the bedroom. I'm pretty sure there wasn't, in fact. There are two in the chapel, though, I think. Yeah. Okay. Dig spots suck. Just send it. I can go outside to the root cellar, because there's like 5 dig spots in the root cellar. Start digging in your butt, man. I'm pretty much there. I'm just gonna do that. I don't think there's any here. No. There's shit all in here. There is like definitely a dig spot or two somewhere else, like in one of, like somewhere over here or there. But I'm just gonna go out to the root cellar first. Hopefully get some gems. There's 6 dig spots. If I don't get any gems, then that's just insanely unlucky. Can you even get gems from dig spots? Like, what? Hello? Please? Please? Are we fucking joking? Okay, dig spots are... okay, I'm never basing a run off of dig spots again, ever. This sucks. Yeah, let's hope I get a fucking shop, I guess. I'm gonna assume that dig spots can't just be randomly placed outside as well. That would be really annoying, actually. I'm not even gonna bother looking over here. I'm pretty sure there was a dig spot in like the closet or something. Or the storeroom. There was definitely a dig spot in the storeroom. I'm not even gonna bother checking because it's gonna be full of shit. Literally digging up shit and poo. Send it through archives. I don't think there's any dig spots in here. No, I already checked anyway. Oh, wow. Brilliant. Let's see what fucking happens, I guess. Okay. Wait, maybe not dead. We gotta really fucking pray now, though. Like, ultra pray. Fuck. GG. Yeah, 2 awful runs back to back. That's great. Yay! Yay! 2 terrible runs in the span of an hour. I don't even care, bro. Just run it again. I probably should have picked up the money first. But it's fine. What do classrooms do? Have I ever had a classroom? I don't know. Okay. I'll do it then. Oh my god, a dig spot. Wow. You only get classrooms on the draft from this outer room? It's like you need to have this outer room to even get any classrooms. Oh my god. Closing address. For the last 38 years, it has been my pleasure of serving as your schoolmaster in this humble little facility. And meager as it may look by modern standards, I think most of us who spent our afternoons here will readily admit that we are reluctant to see this small piece of Reddington history go. I first wish to thank Lady Epson, our most gracious host today, for not only paying attention in my classes those many years ago, but for all of the fundraising she has done on behalf of our community and our children. Without her, Reddington Elementary School would still be a distant and blurry vision, a vision that I dared not even dream. That dreamer is, of course, the incomparable Mrs. Peterson, our future principal and my reluctant successor, who I might add, forced me to give this speech, so I think I'll end my praise of her there, though she deserves much more than I'll admit. To the architect of our new school, the Baron Sinclair, thank you for following in your father's footsteps in building Reddington, yet another school, and for also allowing the use of your own private residence and floor plans to serve as our interim facility until the new campus is completed in March. A decision I'm certain he will immediately regret tomorrow morning when he hears the children running through his halls. And lastly, I wish to thank all of my students, many of you here today whom I have not seen in years, whose faces I still remember as young and manners wild, those here whose parents before them I have also taught and whose children I may yet. Without you, I would have had a lifetime of quiet peace. And yet, what is all the peace in the world if you have no one to bestow demerits upon? Thank you all sincerely, my time here has meant the world to me, and if I am still standing in 8 months, I will see you all at the slightly less melancholic ribbon-cutting ceremony next year. Better joke to end. Remember to give Mrs. Peterson her gift. Cool. This has been... Oh, okay. So yeah, it's only the outer rooms does this. Right, that's weird. Okay, east first, west first? I'll do west first. Just give me corridor, get me to the corner. Classroom. Requires gems. I'll take this as a dead end, though. There's also a trunk. I'm not gonna open it, I'm gonna save a key. If I have like plentiful keys when I come back, I'll open it. Although, to be fair, the trunks usually contain keys, so maybe I should have just opened it. Yeah, you know what? I'll do Nook here to get a key, and I'll just open it now before I go too far. I lose some steps, but it's fine. Okay, 3 keys. Jesus Christ. Holy key. Hello, Vodka Potato. Welcome back. It is a surprisingly good day. It was completely miserable earlier, but it's pretty nice right now. I'm gonna do chapel and not go in it yet. Where did we leave off? Not much has happened since the first time. The last time you here was my first time playing it, so you know, honestly, since then I haven't learned a whole lot extra, but I've had some runs that have just died, really unfortunately. I'll do Den there, I guess. But how have you been since then? Oh. Maybe I rotate and do... No, I kind of need to go north. It just means I'm gonna lose out on a corner. You're good. That's good to hear. Banana. Minion ass. New classroom. I've never done the classroom. I've never drafted that before. Library I've only drafted once before this. I'll do classroom. Because why not? Wait, what was the special effect? I didn't even read. While drafting in classroom, you may draw new floor plans one time for each draft room in the house. Okay, so that does nothing because I don't have any. Need to focus less on filling every slot. I'm not focusing on filling every slot. I'm just focusing on not like... I'm focusing on trying to like use up dead ends basically early on as best I can, but it's just not working. Okay. Benny, B+ color worksheet. Fill in each object with its correct color. Blue, green, yellow, orange, red, purple. Each color is only used twice. 10 out of 12. Because he did the fucking... Okay, yeah, fair enough. Blueprint. Where's the yellow meant to go? The flag? One of the flags? Oh, wait, no, that's totally, like, useful information. Yeah, that's a good strategy. Yeah. It sounds like it theoretically would be, but I've had so many runs just die super quickly. What is this? Classroom? I'll write this down. Okay, so each color is only used twice. 10 out of 12. So that's saying 2 things are incorrectly colored. One being the lizard, presumably. That should be green. There's not another yellow. There are already 2 blues. So that means the one with the mountain should be yellow. Right? And then the flag with... the heart is orange. That's correct. And then the flag with the hourglass is purple. I assume that's gonna mean something. But the purple and the orange flag are definitely correct, because they're only used twice each. He's only gotten 2 wrong. One of them being wrong is the lizard, obviously. Meant to be green, because there's meant to be 2 green things. The flag is not meant to be blue, because the blueprints are meant to be blue. Which is a weird fucking thing to put on a coloring sheet, by the way. And then the lake. Flag with... the hourglass. Is purple. Okay. My favorite color is red. Name Benny. So is Benny the Red Prince? Is that what's going on here? I found something earlier that implied that Simon is the Red Prince because he was writing in red. But obviously that doesn't say a whole lot. It was just like an immediate thing I noticed, I guess. Nom nom. Hall pass? You will not lose traveling between 2 adjoining hallways. Hallways drafted from an adjoining hallway do not cost gems to draft. It's pretty rare that you get a hallway coming off of a hallway, so that's not that useful. It's not rare, actually. It's like... there's like a 30% chance or something that happens, I would say. Speaking of hallway, that's maybe the best thing to draw there. Does this give me again? Oh yeah. Yeah, but I was at a hard time with that item. Yeah. It seems... I mean, it's very situational. I could just do Paula. I get some gems. I think that's a better idea. Not gonna lie. Or I could rotate and do hallway, and then at least have 2 ways out. Actually, I don't know how it's gonna rotate, though. It could rotate in a really unlucky way and face down. I'm just gonna do Paula. In case the hallway rotates weirdly. The black box is black. Might be true. The black box is true. The black box is empty. I mean, okay, true. Might be true. Might be true. One of these has got to be false. If this one is false and it has gems in it, then this one is also false. This is the true one. Wait, is this one solvable? Couldn't it be either the white or the black one? Black box is true. If this is telling the truth... No, because they can't all tell the truth. It has to be the white box. No, it has to be the black box. Right? This has to be lying. Because this has to be lying. Because they can't all tell the truth. Yeah. Cool. There's nothing else. Okay. Drawing room is pretty good to go from here. Yeah. Drawing room is pretty good there. Okay. I'm gonna redraw those. I'm good. Jesus Christ, this song. The dining room again. It's okay here. I'll just do that, I think. Yeah, dining room's okay. You've got to have asked how you found this game. Oh, Jack. I'm just Spirit. Yeah, the other same. Yeah. I'm just Spirit. Speak of the devil. Just recommended it to me. He played it and said I should play it on stream, and then he bought me the game. I think for Christmas or for my birthday, one of the two. I don't remember. Yeah, you live speaking of the devil. Yeah, of course you do. Nothing's great here. Kitchen's fine. I have enough steps. I think I'm gonna change it to try and get something with 3 doors, though. Okay, hallway's fine. I will go through the hallway and do left and right. East and west, even. Oh, wait, this is incorrect, isn't it? Doors in the West Wing aren't more likely to be locked. Because it's red. I forgot what the thing said. It said something about it being handwritten as well. I think it's if they're red and handwritten, it's false. But if it's typed, it's not. I don't remember what it said exactly. I think that was... I don't remember. Red is false unless handwritten. Okay, so this is wrong. The doors in the West Wing are not more likely to be locked. I have been taking that as truth the whole time. Low-key gonna rotate the bedroom. We'll just do spare room. It's not a terrible place for a spare room. I think I'll just do spare room and save the gem. Loads of keys, so that's fine. Library's okay. Boudoir guarantees a gem. Does it? Oh, it does. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I would have done boudoir. Boudoir. I still don't know how to say it. Oh yeah, I requested this. Last time I was in the library. You say it pretty well. Okay. I don't know if that's true. Wait, I'm gonna be back. I need the toilet. Not gonna lie. I'll be like 2 minutes. I'm back. Oh, okay. Boudoir comes from the French, Buddha to pout, basically because it was a ladies' dressing room she could retreat to. Right, interesting. That's pretty cool. Anyway, I got a shit ton of this to read. Author Dol Andrew, title: A Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. Date: borrow. I don't think any of this is going to be useful. I don't think I've written anything down about the library yet, either. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. Big clue here, by the way. Okay. Seeing those little library cards feels so nostalgic. I wouldn't know. I've never like gotten a book from a library. I'm too brain rotted to read. Which is why instead I read books inside of blueprints, of course. Unbubbered, Jan 4th. 82. I forgot the 82. We had those at elementary school. We had a library in our secondary school, as well. And to be fair, we had a library in our primary school as well. Always had libraries. I just don't remember like using them really. I don't think I ever got a book. Bar like once or twice from my secondary school. Which if you're in Canada, secondary school is basically high school. Primary school is basically elementary school or middle school. Like it's both put together. I assume. I don't know the Canadian school system. I assume it's the same as the American school system, more or less. But yeah, in both of those, we did have a library. Actually, the library in my primary school was the village's library. It was like attached to the school, but it was a community library. I'm pretty sure. Like anyone could go there, but no one ever did. It was always dead as hell. It wasn't that big. Yeah, you're in Canada too, but with the added twist that you're from Quebec, where you have Kegaps. I don't know how to say that, and I also have no idea what that is. Yeah, what was I gonna say? See, I don't think I ever really borrowed a book from there. In secondary school, there was a library in the school. Said it like it's a type of bread. Yeah. Anyway, there was a library. I got a book like once or twice because we had to. We had to read in like the first year we were there, I believe. We had to get a book we wanted to read. I don't remember what I got. I think it was maybe the Guinness Book of World Records first. You could get more than one book. So I got like 2. And you can get I think everyone got like one goofy ass book that they didn't actually care about, and then one actual book that you're meant to read. I think the actual book I was meant to read was I think it was just Harry Potter. I never read it though. I only read like the first chapter, maybe 2 chapters. But yeah, that was the only time I ever got a book from that library. I'll continue writing this down. November 18th. Okay. It's like if you combined grade 12 and the first year of university together. There are pre-university degrees and some technical degrees, like nursery, but those are usually 3 years. Very weird. Interesting. What would grade 12 here would be? Maybe like 6th form? Yeah, I think what you've described is basically like what sixth form is here. Which is like after you leave school in year 11. Year 11 is... Oh, what would year 11 be? That'd be grade 12 or something? I don't remember. Yeah, after... Basically when you're here, how it works, when you're 16, you leave school properly, and you either go to college, or you go to sixth form, or you get a job, or you get an apprenticeship. That's your 4 options. If you go to college, or you get a... or you go to sixth form, or usually if you get an apprenticeship as well, it lasts for 2 years, and then after that you go to university. But it's kind of, it's none of it's like strict, really. You can kind of do stuff. You can do other stuff. You can mix things around. You can do like, you can probably do like a year of college, then go straight into uni, or go straight into work if you wanted to, something like that. It seems pretty similar to what you're describing, at least. Yeah, November 18th, 87. Lord Evanson. April 25th, 92. Is M. Lowry? And then this lets me know what date it is, November 15th. Although, would that be yesterday or today? Because I ordered it yesterday in game, or like 2 days ago in game. I don't know. Still, now on to the actual book. A Modest Account of Our Town by Sir Andrew Dahl. Introduction. The third largest city in Fen Ares. Okay. I'm gonna write a whole page just for a guide to Reddington. Because there's probably a lot of useful stuff in there. But yeah, by the time I went to high school, we'd gotten rid of those little library cards. Right. Fair enough. We definitely didn't have library cards. You just brought it back whenever. I don't even think there's like really a time limit. You just kind of brought, as long as you brought it back by the end of the year, I think it was fine. Okay, so Reddington is the third largest city in Ares. In Fen Ares, yeah. Site of its former capital. Reddington is synonymous with mountains, mystery, and magic. Most tourists head straight for the boardwalk and don't get much further than the botanical gardens. However, Reddington has much more to offer. Spectacular scenery, a historic castle, and a charming underground bazaar reward visitors who wish to explore further. Reddington is that type of unique, enchanting place that lingers in your mind and memories long after you leave her. The Botanical Gardens. Reddington's most popular attraction and guaranteed crowd pleaser, the Botanical Gardens, is loved by both locals and visitors for its Azurean canopy house. I'll write that down, I guess. Botanical Gardens. Azurean. Canopy House, and Mausoleum. Its petal-covered trails and mind-boggling variety of flowers. This is the reason springtime in Reddington's busy season. This is the reason springtime is Reddington's busy season. Oh, Jesus Christ, I can't talk. Situated just east of town, the Botanical Gardens offer a scenic and captivating tableau. Okay, of the natural countryside. A cobblestone trail meanders past over 1,000 species of tropical plants, each remarkable in its own right, yet even more stunning set against the spectacular backdrop of the Reddington Mountains. Allow yourself at least an hour to indulge in this picturesque walk, which concludes at Mainway Station. Ilex X Mercivae, a specimen of holly unique to Reddington's mountains. I'll write that down. I don't think anything else there was that interesting. Yeah. But Ilex X Mercivae sounds kind of notable. Featherfall Keep. You'll find sitting at the base of Mount Perma, Reddington's second highest summit, a historic site described by scholars as significantly important to the realm's past. Featherfall Keep, the former home of Lord William Epson, has until recently always been a private residence, serving as a family home to the Epsons since before the Third Era. This is probably good to write down as well. Mount Perma. Second highest summit. That has Featherfall Keep. Like Minecraft. Yeah, Featherfall Keep, former home of Lord William Epson. That name has came up a few times, so maybe that's useful. After the death of Lord Epson, his oldest son, Lionel Epson, left the estate never to return. However, the daughter stayed, maintaining the residence and its staff until her marriage in 1951. Okay, daughter, marriage, 1951. Again, all stuff that's probably never going to be important to me, but I'll write it down regardless. It began operating a historic house, museum, and tourist attraction, and the estate was designated a National Historic Landmark in 1972. National Historic... See, I'm specifically focusing on like dates because it might be safe codes or something like that. Uh, 1972. Okay. It is still believed by many that Featherfall was built by the first king of Orinda Aries when Reddington was still the capital. However, surface documents containing conflicting dates have recently cast some doubt on the long-standing myth. Trinsdale Lake. Close your eyes and imagine tranquil, serene stillness, rolling fogs, clear water, and gliding swans. In the midst of all that beauty sits Trinsdale Lake, one of Fenary's premier vacation destinations exclusive for its more privileged citizens. The lakeside resort and cabins have been frequented by royalty and the realm's gentry for generations. However, on the southern shore of the lake, tourists are free to enjoy the views and rub elbows with the rich and famous in the 100 Bells Tea Room, which is open to general public for lunch on Mondays and Fridays. That's probably not useful at all either, but I'll write down the tea room Monday to Friday. Trinsdale Lake. 100 Bells Tea Room. Monday and Friday. Well, Monday to Friday. Okay, Mount Holly. This is maybe the most significant entry. Because that's where this is on, right? At an elevation of 11,220 feet. That's instantly standing out is probably useful as like again, a safe code or something. Mount Holly is the tallest mountain in the Reddington Range and the highest peak in the entire realm. Beyond the physical challenge itself, climbing Mount Holly Trail is a beautiful experience and one that many hikers and explorers will want to do at least once. It's only a few hours from Reddington to get to the trailhead, and you won't need any local guides or special gear if you tackle the trail during the summer season. However, those willing to give this mountain a significant amount of planning and research will be greatly rewarded, whether or not they actually summit. On the opposite side of the peak, far from the trail, rests the estate of Mount Holly, nestled between the summit's northern slope and saddle. This 80-acre mountain residence is almost as old as Reddington itself. However, unlike Featherfall Keep, the property has been completely private since the closing of the Mount Holly schoolhouse in '66. I'm gonna write down that. I don't think I wrote it when I was in there, and also I don't think it gave a date, actually. Still, hikers will be able to appreciate the house's unique architecture at distance from one of the trail's many north-facing overlooks. Minway Station Bazaar. For the sentimental tourists wishing to pick up a souvenir to remember their stay, one might try braving the Minway Station Bazaar, but don't be too hasty. Without proper guidance, the Minway Station can be a dangerous place. Located underground, this unique marketplace was once Reddington's central railway station in a time when the Realms trains were still in service. Now, the turnstiles, footbridge, and platform have been appropriated and turned into a cavern of tents and torches. Whether you are bargain hunting, looking for adventure, or finding a memento to commemorate your visit, the Minway Station Bazaar will be a worthy conclusion to your sightseeing adventure in Reddington. And there we are. That was cool. A lot of stuff. Just random things. I assume I'm not going to find anything in more detail, unless it's obvious. On any documents I've inspected so far. I haven't really noticed any, like, small text or text that I can't read. Vault! I've never seen that. That must be insanely rare. Considering it costs 3 gems, not just because I haven't seen it. It's only like the 8th run I've done. Chamber of Mirrors. Insane lineup. Yeah, it's these like 3 crazy rooms. What does the Chamber of Mirrors do? Getting new foyer. I'll eat both of my gems. I can't do vault, obviously. Does this actually have like 3 doors? I don't know why I'm asking. I guess it's kind of cheating, right? If I have to assume what Chamber of Mirrors does, you can only go across to the other side. You can't go like north and then east or north and west or whatever. I'm just gonna do that. You can now draft 2nd copies of rooms you already have in your house. Most of the rooms in the house are fine. Got like drawing room and dining room. Let's just say it's a tricky room. I mean, I'm gonna put it down because I don't know. Oh god. Cool. Right, okay. How are you meant to... Huh, okay. I mean, it's fine, I'll go back. I've got this way to head, so... Yeah, that's fine. Genuinely, security is very good here. I'm gonna turn the thing... I don't have a key card, do I? No. No, not that. Okay. Hopefully I get cooked by a keycard door less often now. Because I think that happened like once or twice. I should realistically do south first here to fill it in. If it's a dead end room. It's not, but I'll throw down parlor. I don't really want to put down dark room. Den, another den. It's just a really weird place. I'd rather, no, I'd keep den around. I'll just do another parlor. I get more gems. The box next to this box is true. Both boxes next to this box contain gems. So this is false, this is false, this is true. A box next to this gem contains gems. This has to be true, so this one has to be the one with gems. Very nice. Yeah, I'll head north from security, I guess. I have enough gems that if it's a... I have no rerolls is the problem. And that's kind of scary when... This is my only way north currently. I can go out from Chapel, obviously, and head all the way up, but... or south from dining room. That's a bit easier. I think I'm gonna do that, just in case security ends up being bad. I'm gonna use up a lot of rooms. I might be able to get some dead ends down here to help me from going upwards. Yeah. I haven't reached 8 yet, sadly. Well, 8. Okay. I mean, another classroom is fine. Well, while drafting a classroom, you may draw new floor plans. 1 time for each. Okay. That's fine, I guess. The second classroom down, but there's already tons of classrooms in the draft pool. Can you find the difference? A very philosophical question, maybe. Also, this exact kind of board, they were everywhere. I remember those from school. Like this exact, it's like basic paper background, and then it's always got this like weird lined card along the edges. That's stapled on usually. That's very reminiscent. Also, wow, I never noticed that. I'm gonna redraw. It doesn't really matter. Actually, I can get something better. I've got tons of redraws. I might as well. Kitchen is better. What's the homework for this grade? Oh, is this a different grade? Oh, I guess you're right. Every classroom's gonna be different. I'm gonna keep redrawing this until I just get like a really good room. I don't need a passageway here. It's actually kind of wasteful. Den. If I get den. Nook or bedroom is okay. Pantry's fine, I got food and money. I don't know what the star thing is gonna do today. I never remember the stars. I've got another 2 redraws. I'll just keep going. Drafting studio. I've never seen that. Select the new floor plan to permanently add to your estate's draft pool. Interesting. That is 2 gems, but I've never seen it. Maybe I think I'm just focusing on getting rooms I don't have yet. Although, saying that, drafting studio. No, I've had the study. I've had the study before, not the drafting studio. Utility closet's good as well. Don't get me wrong. It's just a really bad place to have it. I think I'll just do this. See what's going on. Potential new floor plans. In the drafting studio, you will be able to choose a brand new floor plan to permanently add to your draft pool. Permanent changes do not reset every day, of course. I don't know what's good here. Dormitory's kind of cool for the more steps, but it's sort of eh. I'm kind of ignoring Kennel because it requires digging, and the last run that I did where any digging happened was awful. Whenever you enter vestibule. Whenever you enter it, 3 of the doors in this room unlock and the 4th becomes locked. Love the kennel. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's an okay room. Like 2 doors. It's fine. The ability it gives is okay, but the amount of times that I get a shovel is not that common. And the amount of times a room has a dig spot that is also a room that has locked doors isn't super common. I think I'm gonna do vestibule just because. I guess. Oh, drafting costs 2 gems though. Oh, dude, maybe that changes it. Yeah, maybe I do kennel. Dormitory's okay. But it's a dead end, and I feel like this ability is not super useful because I tend to want to get dead ends towards the start. So I'm going to be less likely to have a drafted, like a draft room. I think kennel is actually the most useful thing. This having a 2 gem cost is not very good. The ability it has is cool. Like, it is cool. I think I'm just gonna do kennel. Why not? Is this something I can pick up? Hello? The object, whatever that is meant to be, like just a straight edge. Drafting strategy. January issue. Oh god. Oh my god, that's so much text. I'll skim read some of this. And that's about the blueprint is blue. Okay. I mean, this is kind of useful to know, like random things here, extra items likely. Knowing the average number of doors, I've kind of picked up on that already. And there is always like an associated resource to BRB, okay. Yeah, I have noticed it's really rare to get items in hallways. It's kind of a cool book, but nothing crazy I can get from it. Oh, wait, what the fuck? I've never seen Maid's Chamber before. Oh, actually, maybe I have. I don't remember. But yeah, I've noticed some that have more than one color. Like, I've had aquarium. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool. The Great Hall partitioning plan for Sunday, November 15th. The Great Hall for Sunday, November 15th? Isn't that like today? November 15th? Yeah. Which is a Sunday. Okay, cool. A very detailed model of a model of a safe. Wait. It actually opens? What? What room is it? Like what? I don't know what this design is. Oh, it's the room. Yeah. It's this room with the safe that I haven't been able to open. Ah. If only I knew the code. It's not in any of this stuff, right? Like, November 15th, maybe that's... There's a safe here. There is. Yeah. Saturday, okay. There's like literally a calendar here. What is this room? Drafting room? No, drafting studio. Did you figure out what the message on the study's blackboard was trying to say? I have no idea. I don't remember. Something about 44 words or something? 44 letters in the message. Face and ace. Entrance. That's all it had on the blackboard. Unused pairings. Glove, love, sting, sing, crowd, crow, groan, gown, shack, snack, sack. And the only piece on the chessboard was a black king or queen. I couldn't tell. Then got more clues from the rumpus room. Yeah. Okay. What is this? Drafting studio? I'm just gonna write the date down here, I guess. There is a safe of the study, I believe. And there is the date here, which is November... the 7th is day 1. So today is definitely Sunday the 15th. Well, actually, no, I still don't know if that means today is Sunday the 15th. Or what? Because I don't know if that was the day that I don't remember. You know what day is day 1? Yeah, I do. It literally says that. What do you mean? I know. And I know what day the run is on. Oh yeah, true. Day 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it is Sunday 15th. I forgot that it told me which run I was on. Fuck. That's really bad. That's really bad. It's really bad because I only have one way up now. I only have one way north. I guess I do this. I'll try and fill it in. I'll try and dead end it downwards. And I'll do this just for a key, an extra key. Because I'm running kind of low. Like pantry, I guess. Bedroom. It'll save me a step, I suppose. Actually, like doing it this way means it at least loops around the chapel, which doesn't help, but I'll do pantry. I'll get money and food. And then this can be closet. Works for me. That's a gem, and I can't tell what the other thing is. Rabbit's foot? Great chance of finding items. Okay. Now I need to head north and hopefully not lose this run instantly, because if this run is lost, it's the end of the stream, sadly. I'm not gonna do another one. This is grade 2. Okay. I'll write down the stuff about this. I don't remember which grade the first room was. But this is grade 2. So I'll write down some stuff here. Rob got an F. Look at the colors. Okay, this is more shit to do with the board, the dartboard. Yeah. I don't think that's really useful to me. Unless the numbers spell something good out that I might need. Or not spell out, but you know what I mean. Like if the numbers make a sequence that is necessary or something. I don't think it is. I don't really care. If it is, that's dumb. Jenny W. Wow. Jenny with an I is crazy. They did an okay job. It's starting to add up. Great. Is this a 4-digit thing repeating over and over? No, that's just numbers. They all have the 8 on its side. Fomric? Fomric is also a crazy name. Attention, Mrs. Hannah Peterson. Okay. Hannah, after a few false leads, I managed to track down one of the old textbooks from your list. The original compendium was in archival storage on a restricted floor of the campus library, to which I unfortunately still have access. However, I'm devastated to report that the pages 36 and 37 pertaining to a query had been removed. Okay. Hannah... address 2. Give me a second. So Hannah addressed addressed by, not addressed to. Professor L. Charity. Imagine having the last name Charity. That is crazy. Pages 36 and 37 removed. It's such a shame that the progress of higher academia is constantly thwarted by the political whims of the CBE. Okay, so they've been removed not by some vandalism, but because of the CBE. Removed by CBE. I don't know what CBE stands for. If you wish, I can transcribe the surviving pages and send them to you, but I don't believe there is any mention of cause of any kind in their text. Cause? Interesting. Also, Hannah Peterson. Where was Peterson used previously? Was that the teacher that replaced the old one from the old classroom? Very interesting. Okay, I'll head up through security, see what happens. Den is actually good. That's pretty good. Yeah, at least. Don't really want another classroom. I assume something, you probably get like an achievement or some shit like that if you put every classroom down. Of which there are, I think, 8 it said, or 5, something like that. There's no trunk in here. It's always the gem. There is nothing else. I have an incredibly itchy nose. I'll head westwards. Here. Fuck, man, that's so annoying. I think this is gonna end up just ending. I mean, to be fair, I could rotate and do commissary. That at least gives me another way north. And I have money to buy stuff. I'll do that. Without. Is this... Wait, I never wrote this down. With stage, with audience, without... Dear book, something like that. What is this place? Commissary? I don't know. I don't think I ever did a page for commissary. I'm gonna have to run through the whole thing and find it. No, I've never done a room for commissary. Well, a page for commissary. I'll write this down. Commissary. With... This is, false. It's not closed from day 12 to 16. Because it's not handwritten. I've already forgotten the rule. I asked earlier as well. With question mark, stage, or like theater, or audience or something. And without like a stag or a book or something. I don't know my wildlife. Okay. What can I buy? Gem is useful. What does Salt Shaker do? 5 coins for the Salt Shaker. 8 coins for a Sledgehammer is kinda useful. I definitely want gems, regardless. Maybe I just buy gems in case I run out. I'll buy gems and that. I'll buy Salt Shaker because I have no idea what it does. Whenever you eat food and gain steps, gain an extra 1 step. Okay. Good to know. I'll head north from here first because I want it to be good. I want this to be a good room. None of these are great. Bedroom is okay. Not super likely you find items in bedroom. And there is nothing, so. That's locked. You'd get so many rerolls. Oh. Oh, true, true. You're right. No, I should have done that. I forgot that that's what it does. GG. I threw away the whole run because I forgot one single detail, which is exactly one of the reasons I don't want to play this game. Or I didn't want to play it originally. I didn't want it to just keep ending because I mistaked one thing. Yeah. GG. We back? How would we be back? What do you mean? Oh, I got a key! I got a key! You're so correct. Big brain. Do I redraw or just do corridor? I think I redraw, right? Yeah, corridor is fine, but it doesn't really help a whole lot. Redrawing could just end the run, but in exactly the same way that redrawing could end the run. Otherwise it might be locked. You are true. That is true. The thing I'm thinking though is in exactly the same way that redrawing could end the run, I could just like go through the corridor and then it could also just end. Like I could just postpone it by 1 room. It doesn't really help that much. I'll redraw. Okay, I mean hallway's better. Sure. Hallway's better. I just have to hope that neither of the doors are locked, ideally. Classroom, I guess. Do I want to be able to get to the antechamber from every side? I don't think this run has any hope, for the record. But, you know. Do I just do classroom here? Do you think? Because I get nothing from spare room. Wouldn't be bothered with bottom entrance? Sure. Have I got dining room down, by the way? I do. Okay. Yeah, I'll do classroom. I won't go in it yet. I'll check what's over this way. That's locked. Okay, grade 3. Have I got... I do have a page for classroom. So grade 3, this is science related. Jacob, science worksheet, directions. Use the elements below to form the answers to each question below. H2O in the liquid is called teardrop. H2O in solid state is called ice. H2O in gaseous state is called water. Great, dude. Why is my mouse sticky? The side of my mouse sticky. Quint S. Wow, that's crazy. Bunch more steps. Probably not gonna help, but it is what it is. How is this 2 out of 3? Oh, H2O, yeah, I guess not gas. Steam. Fair enough. Classroom puzzle. Can you find the difference between house and hose? Oh, dude, all of those are totally... I should have been noting down the differences. Difference... House. Hose. That's totally useful. That kid is fucking stupid, yeah. That's totally useful. I should have been noting down the other ones. It's finally clicked? Okay. But I don't know what for. I don't know what the letters that's gonna make or whatever. I don't know what that's for. You know? And GG. No keys. Broke. I'll go back to every classroom and see what it is, though. See what the things are. That is crazy, crazy tragic, GG's, but... Oh well. I can't buy anything here. No, wait, I'm stupid. Wait, I might be dumb. What? Oh, that doesn't connect. It's fine. The run's dead anyway. Paula, classroom. Okay, yeah, this was grade 1. I guess they come in order. I did assume that much. Classroom puzzle. Can you find the difference between mountain and Peapod? Huh? Okay, no, Jack, it hasn't clicked. Wait, I'm stupid still. What? Mountain, peak and P. Yeah, it's a K. I got it. So K something. How do I get to that classroom? I gotta go back. So grade 2 is... Where did you get a clue about this before? I have no idea. I genuinely no idea. I probably haven't written it down because I don't remember. Anyway, this is road and rod, so A. So K-A-U. You told us about it like 10 minutes ago? I do know. I noted it down. What? Are you talking about the thing on the blackboard? In the study? You're telling me there's 44 letters to find? To figure out? I got it! It clicked, guys! I got it! I got it! I have to note down the fucking things in every single room! The pictures in every room, I have to find the difference. That's so dumb. Wait, no, that's so dumb. I should have been noting this from the start. Yeah, because there's pictures in every room. I got it. I got it. Okay, I might be dumb. I might be dumb. Like what are these? What the fuck is that? That's like the thing you put, like, cakes on or some shit. Like a dessert? Like, thingy? What the fuck is that? Because presumably I have to go around, I have to find the difference between every single room that has 2 images. Okay, study. The letter is... Thai, obviously. I don't know what this is called. It's like a... You weren't dumb, you would have gotten annoyed if I noted it down the way I would have. Maybe. I would... No, the thing is though, I would have noted it down just by like what it is, right? And then I can figure it out from there. But like, what the fuck is this? Ignoring anything I just said, what is this called? Because I don't know. What looks like Thai? Is it just pie? Is it literally just meant to be pie? That looks like this? I don't know. Pie tip? I do know. I don't know what this is. Pie? A dish. Is it? I don't know what this is. It's not like a fountain. I swear this is just like, think of cake. Okay, Thai. Like pie. That is the only thing I can think of. Pie or I assume it's always 1 letter difference, right? A marriage cake? I don't know what a marriage cake is called. I've never been married or been to a marriage. Okay, yeah, you're gonna have to tell me because I don't know. Yes, 1 is Thai. No shit. I see that. No, but I know how it looks. It's tier, I guess, right? Tier? I assume, yeah, you can add letters then. Right? Okay. Good to know. I wasn't even thinking about being able to add letters is the thing. That does change us a bit. Bird. Or crow. And boat. Oh. But can't be bird and boat. Crow and row? Yeah, that makes sense. C. Oh, what the fuck is this room? Nook. That'll be one of the first things I wrote down, I assume. One of the first areas. Nook. Yeah. It is... C. Row. D. You remove R from tier to make tie. Yeah, true. That as well. Tell you you're gonna hate yourself next run. You won't say why. Okay. I'm not doing another run today, so you're gonna have to wait for that. There's no drawings in pantry or closet, I assume. I might be off base here, but the best thing I can think of is G for this. And this being row, as in rows of things, and this being grow, as in the plant grows. But I assume that's not the answer. I'll try and figure this out. Dining room? I don't think I have dining room written down. BRB? Okay. Oh, I do have dining room. What else could it be? Row and grow is the only thing I can think of. Theater and... no, there's nothing there. It's not gonna be audience or anything crazy like that. These aren't any particular kind of flowers that have been seen or noted so far. Like it's not like the holly, for instance, the Mount Holly. So the best thing I can think of for it is maybe it couldn't be leaf. I'm still assuming that it can only be one letter changed. Like maybe stage. Plant, it could be like plant or like... No, I have no idea. The only thing I can think of is grow and row, but that just seems too arbitrary for it to be correct. It's very particularly looking at the stage, like that's the central focus. I don't know, I'll move on. This has way too many things in it to possibly... Unless it's meant to be these ones. Those two. That's the only two right next to each other. Tree and flame. It could be fur and fire. You don't know for the one in dining. Fair enough, fair enough. Name of a flower that looks like sage. Oh, sage. It's totally sage, isn't it? Yeah, you're right. Thank you for that. It's either T or G. This one, what room am I in? Drawing room? Yeah. I don't know what drawing room is in my notes. I don't even think I have drawing room in my notes. No, I don't. Okay. That's what I think, but I don't know if it's correct, so take it with a grain of salt. Okay. I think your guess is a lot better than mine was. Like, grow and row was so arbitrary, like I said. I think sage and stage is actually... Like, that seems correct to me. Drawing room... You like those two? It was too... It was too... like... derived? I don't know how to say it. Anyway, this is probably fire and fur, if I have to guess. I don't know if that's a fir tree. Is that what fir trees look like? But that's my best guess. That is actually what a fir tree looks like. Although fir trees tend to grow all the way down to the ground, and that one is not. Well, not straight to the ground, I guess, but more or less. It could... Okay, this could be fire and fur. Meaning it's E. I'll try and think of something else. It could be... like... I can't think of anything else. When they get older, they can lose their bottom branches, no? I don't know. I don't know anything about plants, really. I think it is a fir tree. It does look like one. That's the best guess I got. I can't really think of anything else that's, like, satisfying, so I'll leave it at that. This... I don't think... Oh, it does. It does. What is this room? Paula? Lock and clock. That's easy. Paula's gonna be way back in my notes. Den, pantry, nook. Paula, clock. Lock. C. Some of them are really easy. And then some of them just really aren't. I've already been in the classroom. I don't have to note this all down now. What's the... I'll just do it for any rare room I have. Do I have any rare rooms? Not really. Chamber of Mirrors, I guess. That does have paintings in it. Or drawings or whatever they're meant to be. And library. Library has 2. Yeah, I'll head up. I'll head up to the Chamber of Mirrors. And see. Oh shit, this has one as well. I didn't even think of the hallway. This is graph and oh, track can't be growth and no. Rise. I don't know. It's like think about stock or plan or something like that. This is coal or track. This one's a bit tricky, yeah. It's just because there's multiple things in the image that makes it much harder to do. It's really easy on the ones where there's very clearly like 2 objects that it's comparing. But like this could have so many different names. It could be talking about the paper, the plans, it could be talking about meetings. This could be the track or the cart or anything like that. It also could just totally be a word I don't know. Oh, I've got it. Cart and chart. Yeah. That seems correct. Making it H. I can't think of anything else for those 2, so I'm gonna assume that's it. Yeah, heading to Chamber of Mirrors. This has nothing in it. Library has at least 2. Oh wait, on the thing they're in different places, aren't they? Oh no, I guess not. I just thought that was upstairs. Okay, this is just a dude, a pilot maybe, and an orchid. Garden. Fuck, wait, this one's hard as well. Maybe pilot. They wouldn't put him in a flight suit if it wasn't based on that. Like pilot, flight. Flight and blight. I don't know. This is very specifically reminiscent of the orchid outside in the game. But orchid is like, I'm struggling to think of any word that could come close to the word. Like orchid is such a specific spelling. And I can't link that back to this dude in any way. Like orchid and something. Maybe pilot. Pilot was probably a better thing to try and guess from. Like pilot. I don't know this. I really don't know this one. This is the most stuck I've been. I'll start writing it down now. Put your Wordle skills to use? I'm terrible at Wordle. Can see the other image? Sure. So it's a bunch of trees. It's on like a plot of land. It's in this like maybe that's significant. The fact that this is like a cutout bit of space. Maybe it's plot or something like that. The only other words I can think of this: garden, orchard, anything else, and it's like, why would it be this? It wouldn't look like this if it was just like tree or something, or like grass, some shit like that. Well, you did say what I thought was the answer. What, plot? Plot? Oh yeah, plot and pilot. Yeah, you're completely right. Okay, sure. I think that's it. Because that is what you would call this. It's a plot of land. It's very specifically sectioned off as a plot of land. I don't see why it would be drawn like this otherwise. So I think that's the best guess. That's the only thing I've found so far that's even remotely correct, or could be remotely correct. This is sale and no. What is this? Like a tag? Like a price? Discount, sale. Shale? I don't know what shale is. Is that a type of rock? It is a sedimentary kind of rock. Would shale realistically be found on a cliffside? Or can cliffs be made of shale? Like, they usually, I don't think they would be. The cliffs are usually like limestone and shit. I feel like, right? Because that's how they get eroded back. It looks like it could be. It could be sale and shale. Could be... it can't be sale and sea. Yeah, sail and shell's the best I've got so far. Cliff and... I don't know. Okay, yeah, I'm kind of stuck on this one as well. Like, the thing is, sail and shale is the best bet I have, but that just feels wrong. They wouldn't use this image for shale. Like, that would just be weird. Like, it's gotta be cliff or view, maybe? It's like a nice view. Or like, ocean, sea. It can't be like mountain. It's not gonna be mountain or anything like that. It's gotta be like a fairly basic word. Realistically. Jack, I'm not gonna ask what the answer is, but like, do you know what it is? Synonym of price tag. I can't think of one. That's what I'm thinking of, like sale. I guess maybe it's tag. You could be right there. Like tag and no idea. I don't know what a synonym of price tag could possibly be. Or maybe synonym is not the right word. Synonym's probably the word you're thinking of. Like, means the same thing. Like, tag, but more figuratively? Yeah, I've thought of like price, money, amount. Could be amount and mount. That would be stupid as hell. Synonym of price. Value. Cost. Could be cost. Coast. Cost and coast. Got it. I literally would not figure this out if it wasn't for both of you, so thank you. Yeah, no, that sounds right. Okay. That was the only like rare room I have. Anything else I don't really care about. I can just mark it as I go through it. I guess I'll go down and have a look in like chapel. Oh, I don't have enough steps. Yeah, I'm gonna end it here then. Holiday. Okay, I got quite a few of those. I'm fine with that. At least it's a new thing I have to look out for, which is cool. And I got like, not half of the total rooms there, but there's 44 things. That is interesting though. There are 44 things. Are there 44 total rooms besides that? Or maybe there's 44 rooms that have drawings in them. Because like you can add more to the pool is the thing. So I don't know about that. But I'm gonna call it a day. That was pretty fun. No successful runs, but I wasn't really planning on it. Jack, when did you get your first successful run? Like find the 46th room or whatever. If that's what counts as a success in this game. Yeah, you have a nice day as well. It's good having you here. Day 30? Okay. So I don't have to feel too bad about being on day 10. But yeah, thank you for stopping by. I guess everyone, I'll end now. Day 30 for room 46. Cool. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm gonna call it there then. It's been really fun. Been chilling. Not much else to say. My next stream is gonna be Wednesday, I think. Very likely Wednesday evening, I think, is when next one's gonna be. Probably a bit earlier for me, but I had played the demo a bunch, so I had to like up. Ah, right. I didn't even know this game had a demo. I hadn't even heard of this game when it came out. I saw it came out. I saw RT Games video. I think I didn't watch it, but I like played like the first minute of it, and I was like, that game looks cool. I might play that eventually, and then never thought about it again until Jack played it on stream. I think it was RT Game or someone like that. He plays fucking every cool game that comes out, not gonna lie. But yeah. You found it during a Steam Next Fest before it came out. Nice. You never streamed this? You never streamed Blueprints? Did you not? Really? You just wholly up. I swear you streamed Blueprints. What are you talking about? I swear you did. Or did you just show me it in call? I think you just showed me it in call, because I remember you fucking around. You didn't show me anything inside the building, is what I remember. You were fucking around outside, is the thing. That's all I remember you doing. And you went down... you went down some elevator or something, and you were like walking along a secret cliffside. or something like that. There was like this thing in the cliff, and it was like just a walkway along it. There was like, it had just like a stone wall with windows cut out of it or something like that. I vaguely remember. But that's all you showed me. I didn't really pay attention because I didn't really want anything spoiled too bad. But yeah. No problem. Thank you for everyone who's showed up. Again, obviously next stream is gonna be Wednesday evening. Just sometime Wednesday evening. Or could be like Wednesday day maybe? I don't know. I never stream in the morning. It's either gonna be like around 2:30 or it's gonna be around 7:30, you know? So keep an eye out. It's almost certainly not gonna be more blueprints, unfortunately, but it might be because this game has captivated me. Yeah, basically that's all for now. I'm gonna go and have food because that's ready for me to eat.